You know, if you've ever done Duolingo, as I have done, tried to learn French, didn't work out very well. Bonjour, quatre croissants, s'il vous plaît, et un café. I could say all that before, so it took me a year. Anyway, didn't work out, but sometimes just as a little joke, I thought I'll just get the score up by learning English, which is quite good fun, just to go into your own language, and of course it's a doddle. Except for it doesn't quite work out because you'll suddenly come across, a puzzle or something like that. So they'll say, "What colour is her purse?" And you think, "I don't know. I can only see she's got a handbag. I can't see her purse." Or, "What colour pants is the man wearing?" And you say, "I don't know. He's got blue trousers on. How am I supposed to know the colour of his pants?" And then you realise, of course, that you're not learning English. You're learning American English, or Trump American, or whatever it's called these days. There's not an awful lot of difference, but sometimes it just jumps out at you, and that's the case when you're trying to prompt AI, as I found out to my cost. I'd been using WAN 2.7 because it's a lot cheaper, and I thought it's great to sort of practice on. But I thought for my opening shot, I've got this idea for my opening shot, where the camera comes in on the farmhouse, and you just catch a little bit of torchlight, like a burglar inside the house. And then it's going to cut to inside the house, and you see Chris is flashing his torch around. Now, to me, a torch is, like a burglar uses, that kind of thing. So camera comes in, the torchlight catches the window, and then you cut to inside, and you see him holding the torch. But this is what I got. Because, of course, torchlight in American is torch, with a burning flame in it. So it gave me what it thought was right. The curtains look great, and I'm quite happy with the clothes. Everything around it is good, apart from the torchlight. That's no good at all. So then you try and correct it, and that's where things go a little bit wrong, because I tried a bit of Kling 2, Kling 2.1, I think it was, and I tried to correct it by saying, no, it's not torchlight, it's a flashlight. There you go, that's got it. So I want a flashlight showing through the central window, everything else the same. This is what I got. Yeah, that's not quite what I'm after either. Okay, let's take it into Grok, see if I can change it in Grok. So this is what I got on that one. It's the wrong window. Not only that, but the curtains are open, and you can actually see the lamp inside the window. No, that's not right at all. So then I took it into Kling 01. See if that can do anything. And I was quite explicit about it. It's just the central window. All other windows remain dark. Let's have a look what you can do. All other windows remain dark apart from these. What's that? Okay, let's go back into Glock, Imagine. And I set it all again. All other windows remain dark. Everything else is pretty much the same, but it's a flashlight, not a torchlight. And this is what I got. Well, the thing is, that is almost right, but what rather annoyed me is it's not quite as good as that original shot. With the original shot, not with a torchlight, but with a flashlight, that would have been pretty much perfect. And so you have to learn that you've got to compromise. And it's rather annoying because you see something that's almost perfection, and then you have to compromise. But you don't want to do that. You want to get back to the almost perfection and just take it that little bit further and make it perfection. But it gets very, very expensive. 1,600 credits to get the first torchlight shot wrong, and then I don't know how many credits to try and correct it. So that is 200 credits per second if you get it right. And at that rate, the film is gonna cost an awful lot more money than I first imagined. So rule 1 is perfection is probably not possible. There's going to be an element of compromise, but make sure you use American English. Don't assume you can just use English.